You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
Here you go.
Let's talk about this Bonnie 3-0 real quick.
I got that. I'm recording, so I'm keeping that and I'm leaving it in.
Keep that shit. Keep that
Bonnie
Bonnie.
3-0.
You see, he do this every time. Every time.
Keep that Bonnie 3-0.
I don't know if I can
in there.
co-sign that one.
Are you recording?
Yep.
All right, listen.
It's gonna cost you for me to take that out.
They used to say that QB is like undefeated on RBE. You know what? Hold on. Ray, you want to do me a favor real quick? See Avo right there? Run this to Avo.
This is just how it happens.
Just
on camera and
Avo real
shit
quick.
too.
Mad weird shit going on right now. Yeah, QB used to be undefeated on RBE from what the fans were saying. It's my sad news to let the fans and the battle rap culture know that streak is now over. She got 30 by Bonnie Godiva tonight. It was probably one of the worst bodies we've ever seen on an RBE stage. Nah, shout out to QB and shout out to Bonnie Godiva, man. That shit was fucking crazy.
I'm just gonna chop that piece and I'm gonna put that shit out and then put this out probably about 3 hours after.
I don't want to. That's crazy. They might just grab the VOD off of that there. Yo, listen. I don't want to spoil anything with that battle. Both of those ladies went on crazy. Bonnie opened up out the gate crazy, and I think it was the second round from QB that I just remember just being one of those memorable rounds of the night.
And what did you say about that second round?
That was my least favorite round.
Nah, impossible. Impossible. She set up almost the entire RBE staff as far as the people that y'all know in the front, like the names that y'all know. She set that whole staff up. I'm highly offended right now, highly fucking offended. But so you probably won't see her on RBE till like 2022 or some shit behind that, and then we'll figure out what's next after that. But we got like handle that beef at this point. But next up.
What's up, man?
I'm chilling.
Good fucking night, brother.
I'm chilling. You see this guy right here?
He had a good night too.
Hey, yo. I come back. How many fucking times after these events do I get to say I told y'all motherfuckers so? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going for nobody. I wasn't going for Red. Wasn't going for Merle. Stay neutral. Nobody getting lined up on RBE. Everybody gets their opportunities. Then it's on their shoulders. But at the same time, the man was such a heavy underdog, and deservingly so when it comes to the caliber of Rbe'S talent. But the man went off. The man Murder went off. The next time y'all see Murder in there with somebody as dangerous or top tier level, whatever, as Rbe'S, get a man his respect. Get a man his credit. Don't just throw him under the bus like that thinking, oh, he's getting 30 and all that. Respect this man.
Fuck the world.
Respect this man. Respect this man. Opened up the fucking battle with a shoulder check after that intense face-off last night. I thought they was crazy for that. Red got a little shove in too. Them niggas was bugging. It was snapping.
It looked like you caught you off balance because you didn't know. It looked like you ran into a brick wall and shit and bounced right off of that motherfucker.
Nah, they was snapping. They was snapping, man. But what are we talking about?
I want to make sure that I let you know, man, that the event in a whole was a great fucking event, man. You put on another good fucking one. This Hitman and fucking, not to say anything about any other battle on that card, but that is a fucking instant fucking classic with them two, bro.
I mean,
I loved it. Every fucking minute of it.
I think the culture wants to see good battles from every card, right? But when you got the main event that not only lives up to expectations, but passes it, and then to even live up to expectations.
Whoa. You said this before.
Yeah.
We did an interview before and had the same fucking thing, man.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's not a deja vu. It actually really happened.
Yeah, real talk.
It happens a couple times in your events.
Yeah, it happens.
Those main events
happens every once in a while on RBE.
A lot.
And
lives up to it. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
And even harder to live up to expectation because of their backstory, their grudge match, like 7 years and all that shit. First time they ever seen each other face to face was at the face off yesterday. So then to even live up to all of that hype, all of that backstory, this is our first time doing a closure card. You know, it's a series for us now. You know what I'm saying?
Best grudge match, I think, unless somebody reminds me of another one, that was the best grudge match I've ever seen.
That's wild. And I've only been catching up with like a tweet here and there. Like, let me jump on my Twitter real quick. Boom. Let me jump. I got so many notifications to go through. And if I'm seeing that, that's wild. And congratulations to Hitman Bill Collector, if so. For people to say, yo, that's the best grudge match turnout ever.
They shook hands after that.
I'm already, and shook hand, bro. You know, gentlemen, closure to that shit. I saw people saying it's one of the best Hitmans ever. It's one of the best Bill Collectors ever. That's something that I enjoy seeing become common on RBE too. Yeah, that was the best math ever. Yeah, that was the best this person ever. You know what I'm saying?
You know why? Because of the matchups. You know what I mean? Like you got the calculated matchups are usually how that turns out. You know what I mean?
So it's been like that since day one. It's harder to make cards on RBE because they're a little bit more calculated. They're a little bit more creative. We do a lot of themes. You know what I'm saying? It's harder to do shit like that. You know what I mean? So
yeah, Bonnie and QB, Old Red and Jay Murder and Clips and even there was E and B.
Yeah. From
love
the
that. I love that little kid,
yeah.
young kid, little kid. I'm sorry, didn't mean to disrespect him, but
yeah.
Even and the other guy he was battling with the braids.
Yep.
I thought he was fire too, man.
Yeah, the one SK's put on.
I didn't catch the other ones. That's the one I caught in.
I think you missed the I think you was upstairs when they did the 1SK graduate battle. And we turned that into the on-site battle. Them motherfuckers went off. They went off. That shit was crazy. Like, y'all gotta see that.
Oh, bang! What happened to the 1SK?
What you mean?
I mean, the
on-site.
On-site.
So there was a family emergency that came up with one of the artists last minute. So today is Saturday. We found out like yesterday morning. A family emergency came up. You know, I got the text, hit homie back. Yo, it's all good. Handle your business. You know what I'm saying? We'll try to figure it out next time around or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, you know who you are. Salute to you. I hope everything works out, man. I hate to hear news like that. Shit like that is way more important than battle rap. So, you know what I'm saying? Hold your head. Hope everything work out well. So what we did was we turned the 1SK graduate battle into the on-site battle.
Okay.
And instead of putting it in a different or new location, we put it in the middle of the crowd.
See, I didn't get to see
like
that.
pit style. We put it in the middle of the crowd. So the on-site battle this time was done a little different. You know, we keep trying to find ways to, you know, be creative with that little series right there. So having fun with it. You know what I'm saying? Good money.
You're not the little guy anymore.
Okay.
Just let you know.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
I was at your first event.
I remember, but it's always gonna be brick by brick, regardless. It's always gonna be that way, regardless.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
But it don't matter. You need the recognition. You need for somebody like me to say that to you.
Thank you, man.
Not because of who I am, but because of I've been there since the beginning.
Since the beginning. Thank you.
From your first battle.
Thank you.
That you set up. So.
And you want to know what? Even myself and other people on RBE, we're coming out more and speaking to it. You know, like, you could be humble, but there's nothing wrong with claiming your rep. You know what I'm saying? And lately, we've been talking to our shit much more. Like, yeah, like, we kind of innovated this, or we pushed the game in that direction, or we changed that, or whatever. We proud in our successes and the ways that we've impacted the culture. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with talking about your successes. Nothing wrong with it. There's a difference between arrogance and confidence. You know what I'm saying? So
you got a little bit of both in you.
That's okay. You need that in a game like this.
Yeah.
You need that in a game like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're still my guy.
Man.
I don't know about your brother, man. Still trying to figure out a fucking comeback name. The motherfucker always called me Kid Capri.
QB took aim at Shota in the fucking in one of her second round, man. She took aim at Shota, man. Set that man up. Yeah, set that man up. Something terrible. I ain't never seen somebody go at Shota in a battle before. I don't think. It would be
I don't think I've ever either.
It would be QB.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fucking Queen of disrespect. But
ain't got that million with us on your channel, man. So
that shit is like 1.4 right now, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to QB, shout out to Arsenal too. You know what I'm
motherfucking classic battle.
I'll see you soon, my nigga.
You'll see him soon.
Yeah.
Y'all going to hang out or something, or?
Nah, on the stage. Yeah, straight like that. Oz, what up, nigga?
Yeah, Oz, what the fuck up, my man?
We trying to work, man. We trying to work.
I already know if you ain't gonna tell me, but I know y'all already started something else. No.
I'm in vacation mode. This man right here, we got some time. Me, this guy right here.
Vacation
one of my
mode.
boys.
Start calling them little man.
The smallest.
That's my family right there. Another one of my boys that was in the building, my man Ant. He was the one that was running all in the crowd, trying to grab phones from people and shit. We got some time coming up out the country in a few weeks. I don't want to think about battle rap right now, man. I want to enjoy the VOD tomorrow. I'm gonna put my feet up and watch
you on
that.
Your security shit.
Man, because it's we gotta make sure that we try to keep the situation respectful, man. That's all.
Yeah, he was.
You know, we just want to keep the situation respectful. We respect the fans, and we appreciate if we get that in return. You know what I'm saying? But the ATL crowd, they held us down something terrible. I think it'd be the excitement. Every once in a while, some people get a little excited. You know, they're seeing some wild shit go on. They want to pull their phones out and go live or whatever. I understand it, but you just got to remember that actually hurts the battlers. It hurts the platform. So, you know, it gets frustrating at times, but, you know, we handle it and we keep moving.
That's the thing that I never understand.
Yeah.
What is it doing for you?
Get my gram up, nigga. Get my followers up.
Grandma.
They go to that nigga Lawrence over there.
Lawrence.
Everybody moving around right now. There's all type of shit going on.
Yeah, well, you know what, too, man? It's over early.
Closure.
I'm actually going to get some sleep tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's been over, matter of fact.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's been over. We've been done.
That's a fact.
Closure.
Yeah. And again, I like the way you were moving the battles, but me, for what I do, I don't like the way you was moving the battles.
Oh, because
I got to get my interviews in between. So what
like
happens
they going
is,
again? What the fuck? I'm outside.
Right. I'm missing shit because I gotta, get these interviews in. I know some of them gotta leave or they might leave, and I gotta make sure that I get it before time. And then it's like I find out that another battle started. Son of a bitch. So.
But you on the grind, man. Like we gotta try to keep it moving for the fans. So you still do what you do crazy at a high level regardless. So
Yeah.
You straight. I know you straight. I know you got a terabyte worth of shit tonight.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah. Actually, you wanna know the truth? Tonight, I did a whole lot of heavy punching. I didn't do a whole lot of, jabbing and ducking and shit. I just did a whole lot of heavy punches. I got
the
a lot
shit
of
that you really know that.
Yeah,
15
I got a
minutes of
lot
fame
of
following.
good,
Gotta see.
Right, no, not just my following, yours too, so people can see what happened and what, get that feel of, when you get those battle rappers, some of them straight off the stage and shit like that.
Because I'll tell you this, man, if you wasn't in the building or if you wasn't on that live stream, this was a crazy event. You know what I'm saying?
It's so good in the building, man.
Oh, man.
So good in the building, man.
Yo, the closure event tonight, go to Rbe'S.com and get your VOD. Like, I don't know where to start. There's so many memorable moments, haymakers, classic rounds tonight.
My highlight was Bill explaining the story of how it happened. Even though we've heard the story, but the way he explained it was fucking so incredible. Yeah. And then when Hitman came back and explained his part, that was the highlight of the night for me. Because I was like, damn. You get to see both of their rendition of it.
I think Robin Rhymes said this in an interview, and I was
Shout out to Robin Rhymes.
Shout out to Robin. She said something when she said it. I was listening to an interview that she was doing. When she said it, I was like, oh shit. She said it almost feels like they tried to switch roles a little bit. So going into the battle, I saw a lot of feedback. Bill got the better pen, right? And then you see people, sometimes they try to get at Hitman, oh, you got all performance or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it almost feels like Bill was super concentrated. He had a lot of bars. But he was very, very concentrated on performance. Hitman seemed to be more, focused on bars than we've seen him in a long time. Almost like Bill. I saw somebody say Bill Collector was auditioning for Wildin' Out because his fucking performance was through the roof. You know what I'm saying? And Hitman, it looked like he wanted to shut everybody up that ever questioned his bars. Because his performance didn't go nowhere. It's the exact same shit on 10 like we expect from him. Show Out jumped in like twice. He did a remix, I think, in the second round. He had somebody else jumped in. He had a remix, I think, in the second round. But his highlights was probably bars. Like haymakers like punches.
He was saying some shit.
It's like, let me remind y'all motherfuckers that I could rap. You know what I'm saying? And Bill Collector was putting some of the most amazing spins on shit. And like his perspective on things, and then when he adds his charisma to it, through the fucking roofs. Like, those two guys,
That was my highlight.
they just gave the culture a classic.
Yeah.
They just gave the culture a classic. It's one of the best battles of the year, easily.
And one more salute to you, because believe it or not, man, by putting this card and this type of card together, you really, all these people got closure, man. I seen everybody keep keying with each other after the fact. You know what I mean? Some of these, like I said, with Bonnie and QB, I never thought, you know what I mean, like they would ever be cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or this could ever happen.
Hitman and Bill Collector shook hands at the end of the battle.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? I try to remind people that if you really pay attention, we try to end every single RBE battle on the handshake. You hear the gunshot on the handshake, and then it cuts to the ending credits. We try. If the battle is shake hands, we're gonna end every RBE battle like that. That's what it's about.
Let people see that. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let people see that we up here. What we do is aggressive. We go to war. We disrespect the shit out of each other. All types of shit going on. But we shake hands at the end of the day. And I said this before too. I said this on Sway. I was like, the energy of standing, you know what I'm saying, across from your opponent like that, especially when y'all don't really like each other. It's that fine line. It's like the step before a fight. That's why these guys have a certain adrenaline rush. Their energy gets up. They're performing. They're moving around. They get aggressive. Their regular nature be coming out in their performance. You know what I'm saying? So when that's over, it almost is like a load off your back. Like, you know what? Good fight. You know what I'm saying? In a lyrical sense, good fight. You know what I mean? That's just the feeling of when you go through some shit and then it's over and then you can look at somebody else like, yo, we good. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody had closure in the sense that they got shit off their chest. They explained their perspectives, their own angles on whatever situations and backstories. Jay Murder's pulling out old shirts. Old Rbe'S what happened outside.
When I did the interview with Jay Murder is when I actually seen there was a handprint.
A handprint on the fucking shirt.
I said, oh, shit.
Like
fire.
Everybody brought closure to their situations. And
Old
even
Red was
better,
on fire tonight too, man. Jeez.
He's a fucking demon, son.
Jeez.
Old Red is a demon. Old Red is a fucking demon. You know what I mean? Like that motherfucker. He tried to do to Jay Murder. I think he tried to replicate the exact same formula that he had with Show Off, where he tries to dig a hole for you so deep in the first, and then he references it in the third. You know what I'm saying? Because he said to Show Off it was a setup, Murder in the first, and this time he flipped that same thing, but he used Murder's name, Murder in the. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
y'all
I think
he tries first to use, round, right?
Like maybe it's coincidence that Show Off and Murder fuck with each other. And maybe he thought, maybe that's a whole angle in the scheme that, I don't know, but he tried to use the same formula that he used in the show about, shout out to Show Off, man, I'll see you soon. You know what I'm saying? But like Old Red does what he does on the RBE stage, and tonight was no different. Demon mode, rapping his ass off as always. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we come to expect. The whole card, shout out to J Mills and S.
J Mills
we
and
didn't
S.
say nothing about J Mills and S.
My bad. You had so much going on in the card. Sometimes you I knew there was something else I was missing too.
Thank you to Ness for having such a crazy RBE debut. You know what I'm saying? And the last words I said to J Mills before he walked out the building when he was cutting out was congratulations. I told him congratulations because he went through all the fire, all the backlash of the K-Shine shit. He came right back on stage.
Surf had him winning. You know what I mean? Saying he had a better time this time than the last time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He stuck his chest out, and now everybody's saying, yo, we fuck with that.
Yeah.
That's what we expect from him.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't know if Surf said he had him winning, but he definitely said that he was better now than he was the last time.
Yeah.
Shout out to the humble J Mills,
shout out to Surf
man.
coming out, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that came out of the building, but he was humble.
And they had a little, like, touchy thing, and they kept battling. You know what I mean? Like, I love that shit. I was like, okay, it looked like they might fuck around and fight, and then they
Mills
didn't.
was
like
wild
crazy.
Disrespectful. Like, Mills apologized for something and then did it again 0.5 seconds later on purpose.
Right.
But then Ness was like, okay, and Ness was saying is like, all right, next round when I'm rapping, don't say shit. And then Ness, he threw his arms on Mill's shoulders. He mushed down his head.
Mushed down.
Yeah, like shit that is not really supposed to be happening.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But these guys, and I said this after the Murder in the News battle. I was like, there's been a million battles where you see me hop in the middle of two guys like, yo, chill out, try to break it up because I'm close to it. You know what I'm saying?
It
So I try
never
to
got there with them like that.
But
so that was fire.
but on the flip side, like you look at a battle like Murder and Bad News, you never see us budge. You know what I'm saying? Because you can see the difference. Like, and if you can't, maybe the battlers is even knowing what they're going for. Like we kind of want to do this for the fans and for this particular battle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like we never budged during the Murder in the Mill shit. I mean, the Murder and the Bad News shit. Same way with the Mills and that shit. It's because like, nah, they want to get their shit off like that. It's not like I want to disrespect him and it's about to be a fight in a second. You know what I'm saying? So we just try our best to read the situation.
Shout out to the battle rappers, man. That shit like that happens, man, and they know it's just rap. It's just battle rap shit, and you know, no fights break out, man.
Yeah.
So again, man, I know we say this all the time, brother, but another good event.
I'm glad that we can say that.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Always.
Every time I come to these events, brother.
Always, my man.
Thank you.
Always,
I appreciate it.
I'm glad that we could say that after events, and I hope that for the most part, most of the events that we're able to bring to the culture, that we could say shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of work. It's months of work, and the end result is only an 8-hour show or 6-hour show.
Didn't even feel like it was that long either. So.
Let's say it's a 5-hour show, but it's fucking months of work to get just those hours off. You know what I'm saying? So when we finally get to that end game, go check that shit out. That shit's crazy. That shit's just playing like anywhere. It's on my mind right now. Like that shit was wild. I'm surprised I ain't hit no end game balls right now. That's got to be popular.
Well, only from Cass. Cass said he's Thanos and all the other battle rappers are the Avengers, and they was all trying to jump him. I just love that analogy.
Trying to jump him?
Because they were saying all the battle rappers were against him.
Yeah.
I just thought that was fire. And
we get to the end game, and then you get a good result like this, and it's just like, it's a load off too.
And it's all worth it at the end, man.
Absolutely.
VOD.
RareBreedENT.com. Get your VOD. Every battle is going to give y'all something. Every battle on the card.
Shout out to Avocado.
Shout out to Avocado and Ruin Your Day. They put on, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to ATL, the ATL crowd. All the battles that touch the stage. All the media and bloggers that supported the event, including 15 Minutes of Fame, of course. You know what I'm saying? And that VOD, y'all are going to get y'all money's worth, leading all the way up to the main event that surpassed expectations. You hearing people walking around already saying that it's probably the best grudge match ever. Bill Collector and Hitman Holla, I saw it once live. I don't need to see the footage. I'm already going to guarantee y'all that it's a fucking classic. Go to RareBreedENT.com right now and get your VOD. You're going to get your money's worth and then some. And then some.
Thank you, brother.
Closure.
ARP, not RBE. RBE is the movement. ARP is the guy standing in front of me.
Call me either one. I'm straight. RBE shit.
Man.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.